Hi everybody, it's Joni here at Joni's Journals, and I have come back today. Well, you may not see this till tomorrow, but I had a video earlier this morning, and I have come back this afternoon to do a little craft along with me with Tracy Fox's brand new freebie kit, and it's the floral mini journal tin. And you may know that she and I were chatting for a few days, working out sizes and different little things for the kit. So yeah, she put hers together yesterday. So in lieu of repeating what she did, I'm just going to do a little variation on the tin. Now, I have used my Altoid tins, which is what she mentioned yesterday. And those are these, okay? And what I've done is I have, as I did in my video making the tins, which is what started this whole thing, I cut my pieces down to be 2¼ inches wide by 3½ inches long, because that's what fits best in my tin. Okay, so I have done that. I've made the tin, and I've made it in an Altoid tin because I am currently out of my other little tins because of my videos that I did the other day. I have also made the journal. I've done a variation on what she did. I only put 2 signatures in mine, and I did make a covered spine for it because I didn't want my icky sewing to show through. Although she and I both agreed that when you're doing this, a 3rd signature would be better, but as I said, I'm not that brave. Now you can see that I did make my journal cover a little bit differently than she did, and I may come back with another video following this one where I can show you what I did to my journal to make it a little bit different from hers. But I did just want to show you that this is the tin as it can be made. I do have a 3rd piece because the Altoid tins, sorry that's reflecting, the Altoid tins do have writing on the back, so I will be adding this piece as well. But what I wanted to do was to show you, let me just move this all aside. I have also been playing with the background paper that she puts into the kit, which is this one, okay? I printed it out a few times, and I've been playing with that, and I've made a variation on the cover. I'm sorry if it's reflecting, but what I did with mine was I took my dies and I cut a hole, and I used one of my Sizzix dimensional domes, and I tucked in, I'm going to bring it up close, a dried flower that I had. I'm not really sure what flower this is. I know it comes out of a bouquet, and my husband will buy me bouquets of flowers on my birthday and Valentine's Day and such. And I put it under the dome. You can see there's a little bit of sparkle in there, and that's the rock candy glitter. I just wanted to shine it up a bit. And so, yeah, and then I took the paper and I cut it up again to 2¼ by 3½ inches, and I put it on the inside of the tin. And this one is still drying because I did add rock candy glitter, but as you can see, I don't want to push it down because it is wet. The journal fits perfectly in there. And again, if you wanted to do it this way, the colors and the flowers match up almost perfectly with the flowers that are on the journal. And so I added, oh, that's the other thing. I added a little tab in, and I glued it in so that you could pull it open. Like I said, this one's still drying, and I don't want to slam it closed all the way because there is glitter in there. But you could use this. It doesn't even have to be what you use to pull the tin open. I just thought it was a cute little addition, you know, to make it, I don't know, Add something funny to it because I don't do the outsides of my tins. I learned a long time ago that doing that can be dangerous. I made a few tins and I added alcohol ink to the outside and I couldn't get my tin open any longer. This is another variation of what I did with the Sizzix domes. I added some nail glitter and some little gems into it, and I made it sort of like a shaker. I know that everybody doesn't always have die cuts though. So what I also did was I made another variation where I punched a hole with my 1.5 inch circle punch. And I took some of the flowers. Let me grab the page again. I took these flowers, the pink and the blue, and I glued them behind the circle so that it looks like you have a little window there. And you could jazz this up any way you want. I could add some rock candy glitter, or I could have embossed them as well. But yeah, you can do it this way too if you're interested in making the ones that I made. Now, I do want to show you really quickly how to make one of these. And then if I have time, I'm going to move on to making my other 10. Now, because these are 2 1/4 inches wide, half of that is 1 1/8. So what I've done on my paper is I've drawn a line down the middle so that I get my circle in the middle. I'm very anal about that. And so what I'm going to do is I am going to take and I am going to line up my little piece of paper in my 1.5 inch circle punch, and I'm going to line up. There's an arrow here. I don't know if you really can see it if I'm trying to turn it, so maybe you can. And I'm going to line up that arrow with the line that I've made on my card, and I'm just going to punch a hole. Okay. Maybe you can see better. Can you see the little arrow there? I don't know. Okay. And then what I'm going to do, now that I have my hole, this could be a multi-project video today, my friends. Now that I've got my little hole, I'm going to ink around the inside of my hole like so. And I cleaned up my desk before I did this video because if you had seen the desk when I was preparing for it, it looks like my little world exploded. Okay. I do have to grab my glue because, as I said, I cleaned up. Okay. Now, what you do with your flower, I like to make sure that my flower will show in the little circle there. Okay. And you can see it lines up fairly well. There is an overhang, but we'll take care of that after the fact. Let me just get my glue. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a line of glue around my punched out circle, like so. And then I'm going to take my flower and I'm going to lay it down onto the glue. And I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to center the flower in the circle as best as possible. Okay. Let me, while I'm looking at it, get my eraser and erase that ugly pencil line. We'll get that out of there. So yeah, now it looks a little bit neater. And I'm just going to catch the bit down here as well because I just realized I didn't do that before I glued my flower on. Okay, so now you have your flower in your little punched out circle. And I like mine to be reinforced, so I will glue it onto another piece of cardstock. I am using 100-pound cardstock. I just love the texture and the body of it. So now we'll glue our 2 pieces together like so, and we'll even them up. I've already inked everything just to save you from having to watch paint dry. Okay, and we have that. And now let me grab my scissor. And we are just simply going to cut off that excess piece like that. And there you have it. Now we can decorate it. I do have some of the little bits from the kit. And we are going to put the word journal on. Oops. So let me just cut that out really quickly, like so, and I'll cut around it. Yes, this is like watching paint dry. Guys, I had made so many videos yesterday. I have a steampunk journal that is made from Tracy's steampunk kit, and I was finishing it up and making some pages in it, and my phone wouldn't let me record. It kept telling me I didn't have enough storage. And then when I finally did get one of the videos done in individual parts, and I tried to edit it through iMovie on my phone because I have an iPhone, it was telling me that it couldn't share the video after the video had been edited because, again, I didn't have enough storage. So I went in to my photos and I deleted some photos and I deleted the video because I figured, oh, well, I've already uploaded it into iMovie. I don't need to save it on my phone anymore. Well, yeah, you do, because even though it's in iMovie, it still needs to be in your phone. So technology and I were not getting along yesterday, but we are doing better today. See? And then you can just add that to your little cover. I'm going to bring over the one that I'm going to share with you just to show you. Again, it's another Altoid tin. And yeah, that'd be a cute little cover for your tin too. So that's another way to do it. This is what the one with the glitter, if I can grab hold of it, is going to look like. And all the little circles that I've punched out, I am saving them because I'm going to use them as dangles and page tabs on the journal that I'm going to make with the full kit, which is Daffodils and Daisies. Okay, this is the cover for this lid. Okay, this one is also made from some dried flowers and little baby's breath. And I tried to make it so it would shake around, but this is really a tiny little dome. So what we're going to do, we're going to add in our little tab like we had on this one. Okay, and I am going to use my collage medium glue for this because I just feel safer with it. I know that you can use whatever kind of glue you want to use, but the collage medium just seems to stick everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of glue. I'm sorry, is this reflecting? Let me push my, no, that's going to make it too dark. Okay, we're just going to leave it as is. I'm going to add a little bit of the collage medium. Sorry about that. We had a little bit of a blip. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm adding some of the collage medium onto the inside of the lid like so. Whoop, that's a bit much. And then I'm going to stick in my little tab like this. And I'm going to push it down into the collage medium so that it will stay stuck. And then I'm going to add my inside cover. And I'm going to add mine like this because I do like the flowers to be on top and the plain area to be on the bottom. And I'm just going to put in some of the collage medium. And because I use heavyweight paper, the raised parts of the tin do not interfere with the things that I glue down. And I'm just going to push that down like that. And so now you have your little tab. Okay. And I am going to now put the front of my tin on. And I'm going to close this down very gently. Okay, I don't want my glue to ooze out. Now in this case, I do the same thing. And I put some of the collage medium on. I'm going to need another bottle soon. I think I'm keeping Tim Holtz in business. And I'm going to add it into the center because the edges are raised as well. And I'm going to put a little bit on the edges of my cover, like so. And I'm going to glue my cover down to the front of my tin. And I want to make sure that I have it centered. And then what I will do is I will go over this with a layer of collage medium. I'm going to grab my paintbrush and I'm going to hope for the best that we can get through this while that I have enough time left on my phone in order to complete this video. Okay, I'm just going to stick my pin in and I'm going to grab my collage medium and I'm going to put on a coat of collage medium onto the top of my lid. And while I'm doing that, I'm also going to push it down and I'm just going to go all the way around and put a layer of that on to kind of give it a matte finish. And I'm going to pull it through like so and run it around this way and kind of dry it off a bit. The collage medium does dry rather quickly. And there you have it. There's my little variation on Tracy's tin with my little flap handle and using the pages from the background page. I'm just going to run this up a little like so because I see that there are little lumpies and bumpies. And there you go. There's my variation on the tin with my little dimensional covers. Here's the other one that is also still drying. Here's the basic tin, like so, which is just simply gorgeous with those blue flowers. And here's my little journal. And I will come back and I will do a video on how I put my journal together. And this is the little cover that we put together with our little journal. And these are the other ones that I made using just the flowers. And here's my one with the little nail glitter. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. And as I said, I do have all of the pieces parts for the journal set to go. And we do have to decorate the interior of this one because I haven't put the pockets in because I thought that would be something kind of cute that we could do together too. All right, guys, I want to say hello to all of my new subscribers. And once again, I'm going to make a call out. I did my 500 subscriber video, my giveaway the other day. And one of my winners has not contacted me yet. And that would be Francis Armstrong 957. So Francis, if you're watching this, please message me on the video. And so we can get together and I can send you the folio that you won. All right, everybody? You take care. Lots of love and hugs. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you soon. Forgive my fingers. I'm just full of ink. Okay? Bye, everybody. Thank you for watching.